small pieces. And then we are going to cook these with some chicken stock, some herbs, and thicken it for our chicken dinner tonight. It's a really simple recipe to do, but it's really tasty. So it's chicken apple sausage, and it's simmered in chicken stock. I would say 3 parts of chicken stock to 1 part of the sausage for about 10 minutes. And then we're going to add salt, pepper, thyme, and crushed oregano. It's enough so that the gravy has texture and also so that the sausage flavors the stock. And then we're going to thicken it with a blonde roux. What I'm doing now is just chopping up margarine into smaller pieces so it melts faster. And we're gonna cook our flour with that to make a roux for the sausage gravy. It should be equal parts fat and flour whenever you use it. So if you're using a cup of butter at home, then you should use a cup of flour. Usually when you're making a roux, you want to cook melted butter or any other kind of fat and flour at the same time. But I do it in this way and get the flour really hot before I add the flour because it speeds up the process a little. You have to be very careful because it's really hot. When you're adding something cold to it, you know, it's gonna jump up and splash. Because we're only using it to thicken the sauce, not add any color to it. Say for instance, when you're making gumbo, you want a dark roux because you want it to color the gumbo. You only need to cook it for a few minutes. This is the consistency that you're looking for. So you want it to look like, you know, looks like wet sand. If, you know, a lot of times you'll find that some gravies are lumpy. You want to set it aside to cool for a few minutes because you don't ever want to combine 2 things that are really hot, because one of those is going to give the flour won't combine well with your gravy, and that's where you get the lumps. Add it slowly, and then whisk it. Then once you have the flour, you want it to come up to a boil again to make sure that it's completely combined and that the flour is cooked through.